It was never a peace plan. It was a Nobel campaign. For a few days, it looked like Donald Trump had done it again, brokered a ceasefire in Gaza that could end one of the bloodiest wars in recent memory. Cameras rolled, the White House spoke of peace, and Netanyahu smiled for once without a scowl. But it didn't last. It was never meant to. The deal came days before the Nobel Peace Prize announcement, a coincidence maybe. But in politics, timing is everything. Trump wanted the headlines, Trump ends Gaza war. Netanyahu wanted the cover of respectability, a pause long enough to look like a statesman before the bombs resumed. Now the truth has arrived loud and clear in the sound of Israeli jets over Rafah. The BBC reports that Israel launched new airstrikes after claiming Hamas violated the ceasefire. Gaza is once again burning. But let's be honest, it didn't matter who fired first. This peace was built on vanity, not verification. There was no international monitoring force, no trust, no shared commitment, just a photo opportunity crafted for Oslo, not for Gaza. Trump thought he could win the Nobel by pretending to end a war. Netanyahu thought he could save his political career by pretending to want peace. Both were wrong. Meanwhile, Netanyahu's own government is collapsing from within. His far-right minister Itamar Ben-Gvir has given him an ultimatum: dismantle Hamas and enact the death penalty for terrorists, or we walk. That's not diplomacy. That's extortion in daylight. According to the Times of Israel, Ben-Gvir says Netanyahu knows very well what will happen if he doesn't obey. So Netanyahu bombs Gaza again, because peace for him means political suicide. Every missile buys him time. Every explosion keeps the coalition alive a little longer. And Trump? He's moved on. The Nobel Committee said no, and suddenly the Gaza plan disappeared from his speeches. The man who promised to end all wars by sheer charisma now shrugs as his ceasefire burns. The most cynical part of this story is how predictable it was. Everyone knew it wouldn't last. Everyone knew that the minute the applause faded, the jets would take off again. In Gaza, they're burying the illusion of peace alongside the dead. In Jerusalem, Netanyahu is counting votes, not victims. And in Washington, Trump is already searching for his next show. The Nobel campaign failed, but the politics of performance continue. This isn't diplomacy anymore. It's theatre. A theatre where the actors get richer and the audience dies in the rubble. It was never a peace plan, just a Nobel campaign. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and visit WesternRelations.com for more in-depth analysis on Europe, diplomacy, and the shifting balance of global power. Thank you for watching.